Russia has faced many reverses in its so-called special military operation in Ukraine. The blowing up of Toropets Ammunition Depots in the last few days are some of the most significant disasters. But apart from its war effort in Ukraine, the Russian military has now encountered a non-combat but very serious failure. On September 21st, Russia carried out a test of the RS-28 Sarmat, a nuclear-capable intercontinental ballistic missile. Although Moscow has not disclosed the test results, analysts and OpenSource INTEL indicate that the test was unsuccessful. The missile seems to have exploded while in the silo, resulting in a large crater and considerable damage to the test site. In this video, Defense Updates reports on the test failure of the most powerful nuke delivery system, Sarmat ICBM. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big Four auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Satellite images shared on X offer a view of the reported damage. The X account at me and my RC1 shared a Planet Labs satellite image, courtesy of MT_Anderson. The image, taken on September 21st, 2024 at 6:50:16 UTC, reveals a large crater, reinforcing the explosion theory. At me and my RC1 tweeted, "It is readily apparent the RS-28 Sarmat test was a complete failure. The missile detonated in the silo, leaving a massive crater and destroying the test site. The Sarmat is a liquid-fueled missile, so this accident could have occurred separate from the actual launch activity. If this occurred as part of the fueling process, it could explain the lack of Cobra ball activity on the day of the incident." The first and last successful test of the Sarmat was April 20th, 2022. With these events now official, this is at least the 4th failed test attempt of the combat operational Sarmat Heavy ICBM. Even before Planet Labs satellite images raised these concerns, at me and my RC1 commented, "Data points still coming in for the launch site, and I'm beginning to think this is an ongoing fire started by the launch activities. NOAA 20 and the SUOMI-NPP satellites have 2 detections as they cross the area in their orbits. No way to tell from this data alone if the fire is incidental to the launch or caused by a failed launch near the pad." RS-28 Sarmat ICBM is dubbed Satan II by NATO. Sarmat was introduced during a 2018 Russian State of the Nation address as the next generation of weaponry that could breach any missile defense system. Sarmat has been designed specifically to penetrate any current or future ballistic missile defense system so that Russia can maintain nuclear deterrence vis-à-vis the United States and NATO. Sarmat is a 3-stage missile and uses liquid propellant, the exact nature of which is classified. The missile has a speed of over Mach 20.7. It weighs in at a massive 200 tons, making it the heaviest missile in the world. To give viewers a perspective, the U.S. land-based strategic missile LGM-30 Minuteman III has a weight of approximately 35 tons. Speaking to Radio Sputnik, Alexei Leonov, a military expert and commercial director of Arsenal of the Fatherland magazine, provided insight about the missile some time back. The military expert emphasized that Sarmat will serve as a reliable deterrent. Leonov highlighted the particular interest of the U.S. and European mainstream media towards the Russian missile, which was dubbed the Devil in Disguise, Satan, and Weapons of Nuclear Hell. Leonov said, "Let them call it what they want. The Sarmat missile system, which is about to enter into service, is a fifth-generation system. Its characteristics are so impressive that our opponents have reason to be afraid of it. According to some estimates, the missile's striking range is up to 18,000 kilometers, or 11,184.6 miles. It also has a large number of divided parts, from 10 to 15 warheads, each with a capacity of up to 750 kilotons. They will fly to their target at hypersonic speeds, performing maneuvers so that the existing American missile defense system would be incapable of intercepting them. Little Boy's atomic bomb, dropped on Hiroshima, had a yield of 15 kilotons of TNT. Sarmat's cumulative explosive power would be 15 warheads multiplied by 750 kilotons, which is around 11,000 kilotons of TNT. It will also be able to accommodate hypersonic boost glide vehicle as well as decoys. The Russian news outlet Sputnik reported that a single Sarmat is capable of wiping out parts of the Earth the size of France or Texas. The development of R-28 Sarmat ICBM is a significant undertaking, which has required extensive resources and time. It's actually one of the most expensive projects being persuaded by the Russian military. Sarmat ICBM is supposed to be the backbone of Russia's nuclear deterrence. It's used as a constant threat and has been declared to be on combat duty. Another failed test of Sarmat raises serious concerns about Russian national security. The Sarmat plays a vital role in Russia's strategic nuclear arsenal, and repeated test failures undermine confidence in the country's capability to sustain and modernize its nuclear forces. In this context, it is to be noted that the country is financially stretched, and Russian President Vladimir Putin even removed long-term Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu and appointed Andrei Bolasov, regarded as a technocrat who understands finances and economic planning. The reliability of nuclear deterrence is non-negotiable. American Minuteman III missiles are regularly tested with launches from Vandenberg Air Force Base in order to validate the effectiveness, readiness, and accuracy of the weapon system, as well as to support the system's primary purpose, nuclear deterrence. It has nearly 100% reliability. There were many experts who posed questions about the preparedness of Russia's nuclear forces, given the below-par performance of conventional weapons. These voices gain more credence with these failures.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.